Good afternoon. How are you? How is everybody doing today? I am doing today. I have been checking on myself and I think I am doing fine. Today I decided to make this video because for the simple reason that I found it, something triggered me. As you all know, I'm an activist of domestic violence and abuse. And I was dealing with a certain case, a very, very delicate case of a certain victim. And I was so emotionally triggered that I decided, after I had finished everything, I thought about it and I decided, you know what, Charity, you need to take a break. You need to deal with this emotion. Why have you become so emotionally affected by this particular case? And I found it's because it was so similar to what I underwent as a victim of domestic violence and abuse almost over 15 years ago. And even before that, as a child, and before that, also much, much, much before that, as as a very young adult in my 20s. And that just triggered something which made me, which sort of woke up all the heart. And I thought to myself, I thought you had healed. But that's the point. It doesn't, heart does not heal that easily. And that is why I asked my question today of the topic is, how are you doing today? And I thought I would share just one tip. It is very important to once in a while have me time, have your own time, just to find out, ask yourself the question, how am I doing today? Charity, how am I doing today? And then just be honest enough with yourself, because it's you talking to your inner child. It's you talking back to that, talking with that soul, your spirit, your mind, and trying to touch on those things that are very delicate, those things that are making you, those things that are triggering emotions of anger or emotions of hurt, and find out exactly what is it that I have not dealt with. And I found that for me, what I had not dealt with is it was in this particular incident, I had not dealt with forgiving that particular person. And I just thought, oh God, why haven't I forgiven them? And then I remembered that recently, when I was in a visit to Kenya, that person visited me and they wanted to start the whole, in a very subtle way, they wanted to start the same kind of maneuver of trying to draw me to them in the same way they had done very many years ago. And I thought to myself, oh my God, it was about to be repetitive and I was about to fall into it. And yet I talk about the red flags of domestic violence. Oh God, when something is sounding so sweet, you better think twice. There's that love bombing. Do you know what love bombing is? A love bombing is when somebody is just telling you how wonderful you look, how marvelous you look, how you are the best person in their life, how they wish they had never let you go, how they regret ever letting you go. And while they're talking all this, don't forget this person has moved on, they are married, they have grown up children, just like me. They are who is a widow right now. I was once married, I've got grown up children, and this person is trying to lay that kind of talk on you. And that just triggered, that triggered a lot of anger in me today when I thought about it. And I just thought how it is so careful, it is so important to always go back and ask yourself, how am I doing today? Be kind to yourself, be honest with yourself, be helpful to yourself by realizing what your weaknesses, accepting them, and finding a way to work on them. If you have got the money, and at least I try and look for a professional. If it is not a professional, there is always those kind of close friends. They might not be your best friends. They might most likely be elderly people more than you, who you can just talk. Somebody who is not even very close, a very not a best friend, but somebody that you trust, and just tell them, I want you to brainstorm with me on a certain emotion I always get when I think about a certain person. What are you hearing me when I'm talking? What is it? Am I still in love with them, or do I hate them so much? Or what is it? This was just something I wanted to talk about today because I just wanted to share just in case somebody is going through the same kind of thing. Okay, and now I just want to say I'm coming back again in full force into making my videos all over again. I've taken a break of, I just had a sort of, you get a blackout sometimes in the creativity scene. If you're a creative, you know what I mean. Sometimes you just get a sort of a blackout. You're not so sure and you don't want to do things which you're not 100% sure yourself. So anyway, I'm about to make my comeback and I appreciate you very, very much for always listening to me. And I would really request that you subscribe to my YouTube channel because that is where I intend to earn a living. And I am very honest about it. And that is why it's just a minute to just, subscribe, click on that button, and then that like, and we are good to go. And I am good to go to give you better material that will make our life better and not worse. Thank you so much. Bye bye and have a lovely day.